Okay, I just set up a cheap version of an irrigation system, so I'll show you. Now I have to fix this because it can't run across the front of the porch, but I'll fix that. So, comes all along here, right along here where the chickens do their dust bath. They come across here, on the outside of the house. You know, all this stuff's here because I'm staining the front deck, but I didn't get to it. I go back here. Wilson's gonna help for sure. Comes back here, down under here, behind the wood pile, into the garden. Let's go check the garden. And it's been maybe a week or two, I guess, since the last time I showed you the garden. So we come in here and straight down to each plant, a drip system that should help substantially, especially since we haven't been getting much rain. There's the potatoes are looking good. And then the raspberry bushes are starting to grow back here. You can see them growing. It might be hard to tell between the weeds and the raspberry bush, but there's a raspberry bush. Raspberry bush. This one has no leaves yet. The carrots are looking good. There's our snow peas. They're looking great. Get more potatoes. The kale is awesome. I don't see any bugs eating them or anything, so that's good. I haven't done anything to them other than plant them and water them. Garlic doesn't look so great, but and we planted just a tiny little flower cutting part of the garden. And I don't know if you can see here, but there's our asparagus coming up. And there's quite a bit of asparagus coming up here. There's asparagus. You can see it pretty good. And that'll be good for next year. So these things took off. These are our beans. But again, you can see the irrigation system to every plant. These are our cucumbers. They looked better a week ago, but they'll be all right. And then down here to our tomatoes, the Eastburn tomatoes. And the irrigation system set up to each one. So I don't have to water these by hand because that's a pain in the neck. I've done it for 3 years and I'm not doing it again. So I'm gonna go turn it on and we shall see how it works. All right, here we go. I turned it on. Let's backtrack and see what we got going on here. Checking for leaks. Again, I really don't care about any little bit of leak. It's all right. There's Wilson eating the bird food. He eats more bird food than the birds do. Alright, let's see here. This will be a miracle if this works. Water is dripping out. Yes. Yes. No more hand watering. This one I gotta open up a little bit. There we go. You can see it. Yes. Success. Check the tomatoes are the most important ones in my opinion. Yep. Looking good. What happens if I push it? So probably the water pressure's a light, so I'll probably crank it up a little bit. Oh, there we go, look at that. Beautiful. Yes. Success. One more time to the end. Now this should be spraying out more because yeah, these will get water, but I need that one over there to get water. This one here to get water. So you need a little bit. Yeah, same thing here. Get to the end of the line here, the water pressure's not great. I'll just go crank it up. This is just barely dripping. But all right, I got some water. It's dripping out. It's not perfect, but yeah, there's no water out here yet. There's a little bit here on the strawberries. Just dripping. All right, so I'm gonna go crank it up and hopefully we can get some more water pressure towards the ends here. But overall, I think we're gonna be in good shape. Oh wait, I gotta check one more thing. So I planted some wildflowers over here just to hide all this nastiness. And you can see the water's coming out, so that's good. And I'm gonna, all along here, have wildflowers grow to cover the septic tanks, but also they're really good for bees. The bees love them, so. All right.